lawmakers have until midnight to prevent a government shutdown. Last night, House Republicans failed to pass a Trump-backed proposal. Senior White House and political correspondent Ed O'Keefe joins us now from the White House to discuss. Ed, good to see you, my friend. So how is the White House feeling about these negotiations? And what are they signaling, if any signals at all, that they would sign an agreement, given that they were prepared to sign the one that was rejected last night?
They continue to monitor things over here, but are remaining pretty quiet publicly, Vlad, in touch with congressional Democrats, who, of course, let's remember, still control the Senate, as they watch the House try to sort out what, if anything, it can get passed and then sent over to the Senate. The deal that was rejected last night would have been rejected if taken up at all in the Democratic-controlled Senate, because it essentially had none of those things that had been in the original agreement released earlier in the week. The Democrats had told Republicans would be needed to be in there in order to get their votes. And so given the closely divided nature of the House, the even closer divided nature of the Senate, bipartisanship is what's needed to get these big bills passed. And so far, at least, Republicans signaling this morning again, they have no intention of negotiating with Democrats. So as long as that continues, all the White House does is tell federal agencies and the federal employees potentially affected, prepare for a shutdown that would begin at midnight tonight. If you're deemed essential or non-essential, you know what to do. And eventually, no matter how long an impasse runs, you would get your back pay. And that's what's expected. Of course, what complicates things in each of these agencies and with each of these programs is we're entering the holiday season where people were going to be off anyway. You know, do I have to worry about whether I'm paid during the vacation? The general answer, because we've seen a few of these in years past, is yes. Everyone gets back paid if you were supposed to be paid during an impasse caused by lawmakers who couldn't come to an agreement. The question at that point would just be, how long will this go, and who will be in charge of Congress once it's resolved? Because January 3rd, of course, we flip to a new Congress that would be completely Republican-controlled.
Ed, why do you think we haven't heard yet from President Biden?
It's not his problem. This is a problem of the Republicans' making, is what this White House would tell you. And while